A constitutional crisis is imminent in Turkey. Two high courts clashed over the imprisonment of a politician. Then, the President Recep Tayyip Erdogan suggested for the constitution to be rewritten. Now, what made the President suggest the changes? Our next report tells you more.
A clash between the two highest Turkish courts over an imprisoned politician may well trigger a political crisis in the country. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has accused the Constitutional Court of repeatedly making mistakes and backed a criminal probe against its judges. The dispute has amplified concerns about the country's judiciary and the rule of law. The president has hinted that a legal amendment might soon be passed to resolve the judicial crisis.
We don't look at the latest dispute from the perspective of who is right and who is wrong, but rather what needs to be done to make up for the needs that this issue points towards. When we look at it from this angle, we see the necessity or the need for our country to obtain a new constitution as soon as possible.
Well, the tensions revolve around a jailed lawyer, Can Attali. He is one of the 7 defendants sentenced to 18 years in prison. Attali was elected as an opposition lawmaker in May this year, but remains behind bars. In October, the Turkish Constitutional Court that rules on human rights said that he should be released and that the detention infringed his rights to engage in political activities. Weeks later, the Court of Cassation, Turkey's top appeals court, sprung into action. It not only instructed local courts to ignore the Constitutional Court's rulings, but also called on prosecutors to open a criminal probe into the ruling. And this is the ruling that Erdogan supported. Attali has been indicted in trials related to the Gezi Park demonstrations. 10 years ago, activists staged a mega protest in the heart of Istanbul. What started as an action against the urban development plan took the shape of an anti-Erdogan movement. Turkish officials cracked down on it with a heavy hand. Thousands of people were booked on charges of attempting to overthrow the government. Those accused included Attali. The back and forth on the issue has angered Turkish lawyers. The country's Bar Association, seen here demonstrating, is accusing the appeals court of an attempted coup. Turkey's main opposition party has joined the Bar Association in criticizing Erdogan and also the appeals court. And this is where Erdogan comes in. The president said that he will not be a party to the conflict and play the role of a referee. He has said that the clash shows the need for a new constitution, reflecting his long-standing position that the matter should be taken up by Parliament next year.